Raw Sports Radio, man. Hey, wee, boy, that was a game, boy, this weekend. Man, y'all fans out there, if y'all ain't on college football, all my East Coast people, North Carolina, hey man, we got to start paying this college football, man, a lot more recognition, man. This college football is where it's at, man. I ain't saying the NFL is is second to it, but I'm just saying, man, we sleeping on this college football world. This is where it's at, man. Oh man, let's get right into it, man. Let's get right into it. You see it on the screen right here. This week was a matchup between Prime Time and Lincoln Riley, man. A showdown in Buffalo, Colorado, man. You know what I mean? I don't really quite like the golden black, but they did all right, man. They said they would, you know, but hey, Colorado, man. I mean, the Colorado played a good game, but I ain't gonna get to that, man. Listen, before I get into that, man, how about what y'all think about Dion, man? Damn, boy, he get everybody to show up and support him on the sideline, man, and he still can't get the win. Trav, what's up, man? Good game, man. Was you entertained, man? What's up, man?
No, no. I wasn't
Hey,
entertained.
hey, I can run that back. Yeah, okay, yeah, man. Listen, score. What was the score, man? 48-41. USC, man, dominated the first half. If you watched, USC, uh, damn, man. Let's see. First, starting out the gate, man. Caleb Williams, man. He was under center, of course, man. Last year's former Heisman Trophy winner, right down the field, man. Less than 3 minutes, throwing strikes, man. Only to cap off that drive Marshawn, with Marshawn Lloyd, man, with the 27-yard cutback on the Colorado defense that was lost. You ran it downfield. And then following that, you got Taj Washington on the 71-yard pass downfield from Caleb Williams, man. Just making it look good, man. 14-0 the first half. I mean, and then right away, since they missed the third, right away at the top of in 5 seconds, man, the 8-yard pass from to Dorian Singer, man. So they jumped on Colorado right away, 21-0, man. But Colorado did fight back and had something to say about that. Trav, man, what was next after that, man? Jog my memory, cause I don't really remember no Buffalo or no Bison. I don't quite remember them.
Well, the second half they got back in the game. Fourth quarter, 'cause they shut them down in the fourth quarter. USC didn't score anything in the fourth quarter, but the first 3 quarters they dominated the game. It was looking like it was just gonna be a blowout. But they were resilient. They scored right before half to get 14, 34-14. So it was like 3 touchdown lead at half. So they was looking pretty bad. It was looking like it was gonna be just like Oregon. But this game, they showed everybody they ain't giving up. They fought back. Only thing I didn't like the bad coaching in the fourth quarter. But they had a chance. They could have tied the game, or at least had a chance. So that's the only thing I ain't like about it. But I like the hard play. They had new players that hadn't even played and got out there and performed like they've been playing all year. So it is looking bright for the future for Colorado.
Yeah. Jimmy Horn, man, he got that 30-yard pass from Shador, man, and that right there set the tone, man, and made them fans, made that team start believing, because I didn't see the belief before that, man. In the first quarter, I was like, oh man, like you said, this is gonna be Oregon all over again. Angelo, where you at, man? Yeah, I said this is gonna be Oregon all over again, man, and it was looking like that up until, like I said, that touchdown pass at the top of the second quarter, and then the USC again, man. USC, man, they struck again, of course, with Mario Williams on the pass, on the like I think it's like 20, 24-yard pass downfield to Mario Williams. So, I mean, but Colorado still wouldn't go away, man. All of a sudden, they kept their composure, man. Deion, the motivator he is, did what he know best, man. Did what he do best, like his father, man. He got the touchdown with his legs, man. The coverage that USC coverage was tight, man. This dude, so it was opportunity for him to take off and run, and that's what he did, man. He ran in a touchdown, man, 25-yard touchdown, which was a beautiful play, I must admit. And then that was the end of the half right there. And then of course, it got right back to action to the second half, man. But so far, man, D'Angelo, man, you want to add something in there?
I just think that they played an inspiring game. I'll say that as far as the Buffs. No, I'm not trying to throw shade. You know what I'm saying? They played they showed a lot of fight. You know what I'm saying? They didn't previously. It was kind of like the last game. Once they went up 2 touchdowns, you could see it in the body language that they were done. And this week, you know what I'm saying, when USC went up big in the first half, that you kind of didn't see that. That's a credit to coaching. I know we're gonna get into we're gonna get into where there was a lack thereof of coaching, but they did show some fight, and we just got to be realists. It's just simple, and it's the same thing week in and week out, that they just not big enough up front, man. They just not. They just not. And ain't no way around it. Ain't no way around it. This is gonna plague them through the whole season.
Hey, Trav, this is the team you talking about. You hear D'Angelo referencing your team, saying, "Pause, they ain't big enough." Right? I mean, hold on. This sort of reminds me, like, I'm like, it seems like the Colorado Buffs, man, are sort of like that girl that can't get right. He trying to please her, and he said, "Baby, you come yet?" Because she said, "We coming." Nah, almost. He ain't, almost. He came up short, Deion. 48-31. They said, "We coming." But that motherfucker ain't almost, man. He just couldn't get it done, man. I said, damn. 48, man. Maybe that's a bad joke, Cap, but I don't give a fuck, man. I'm trying to empty the clip on Deion.
Well, hold on. What did I tell you before the season started? I already told you
can't get right.
They would lose these games.
Can't get right.
I knew that because the talent.
Almost
they playing against the Heisman Trophy one, right? From last year.
The best quarterback in the country.
He threw over 403 yards, 6 touchdowns. Sanders threw 371 yards, 4 touchdowns. And both of them had an interception. And they lost by 7, which they were losing, 41-14 and came back. USC supposed to have been blowing them out.
I'm gonna call it Colorado almost came.
Yeah, they took USC probably took their foot off the gas and got
I don't think so.
They got
surprised. I watched the game. They was making mistakes. That's what happened.
Hey Jake, where you at, Jake? Hey Jake,
they're trying to empty the clip on Deion. They played hard, and they should learn, from that game, and each week they're going to get better.
They had on the wrong hats, man. They should have had on the Trojan.
The Trojan didn't cover the spread, my brother. Had I went with my instinct,
they covered the
I
win.
would have had a lot of money in my pocket right now. The Trojans did not cover the spread.
They covered the win. Hey Jake, your team from now on, your team is called Almost Came.
And what team you got that North Carolina grabbed? They
we
they rank
undefeated.
where? Where North Carolina rank?
We undefeated, man. We undefeated.
And where you rank?
We are probably number 14. We undefeated.
Oh, you know, ain't no probably to it.
14,
you know where
man.
they rank.
We undefeated.
I wager this: if Colorado would play North Carolina, Colorado would beat North Carolina.
No,
You
they
know
won't.
what? For that, you know what? You
No,
know
they
what? I'm
won't.
gonna label a video, and I'm gonna say Colorado almost came. That shit gonna blow up.
I hope they play them in the bowl game at the end of the season.
Colorado.
I hope so too.
Colorado.
And Dave, we'll cover your bet if they hook up.
Oh nah, that they don't want none of Drake May. Trust me, Drake May picked they covered they secondary apart. Trust me.
What did you say, D'Angelo?
North Carolina will definitely short work of Colorado.
Man, that quarterback for North Carolina, Trav noticed he'll pick Colorado apart.
So what you think? What do you think Primetime Junior gonna do?
Dink and dunk.
Yeah, he gonna get off, Trav.
I know it. Better get that defense.
Yeah, he gonna get off. Damn, you know I don't know why I was being so biased. I ain't even say that, but yeah.
I just wish Dion, man, like would, and I know most people ain't gonna agree with this, but I wish Dion would stop and think. And if you want to be brash and all that, man, think about the pressure you putting on your players. Like, everybody ain't built like you. You know what I'm saying? And you ain't got to get out there in between them lines. So you doing all that damn lip boxing, and you putting a target on them boys' back. And
you asking that man to change who he is.
I think he just motivated him.
I'm not.
You asking that man to change who he is. Dion just being Dion.
Dion is not. He's not playing.
We call him. He can't get right. That's who he is.
Dion is not playing. So you know what I'm saying. I ain't asking him to change who he is, but he ain't playing. He's coaching.
Now look how tough. Now look how he was talking about McClain, that 5-star cornerback that hadn't played.
Yeah.
That boy got it now when he was talking about him not coming to practice on time and watching film. That boy showed up this weekend for his first game. He showed up.
But guess what? He shouldn't have even aired Shorty out like that.
I mean, that probably what it took for him.
No, I don't take that.
Yeah, it might have been what it took to get him to wake up.
You know, it's different. It's different for each player, though.
When you sing coaches air out boys. We ain't talking about no professional. That's a boy. That's a little boy.
If he a boy, he need to be still in high school.
He's still a little boy. College coaches don't air out their players in the media in that way. That was very
Dion probably know that kid way better than you do, and felt the need to air it out. Sure Dion know what that kid can do and what he can't do, and what he can and can't take.
But see, the reason Dion did that because he was talking shit.
Listen,
mad about not playing.
It worked this time. You know what I'm saying? It worked this time. It worked Saturday, but that's not going to work for everybody.
No, it ain't gonna work.
It's not gonna work for everybody. You don't. A coach,
you're right.
A coach
and Dion probably ain't doing that to just everybody.
He ain't supposed to be doing it to nobody because you ain't.
Why not? Because if you know what it takes to motivate a kid,
he's the professional.
Why not do that? Because if you don't motivate the kid, he's going to think it's all right to continue doing the bull that he's doing, and there's no consequences or repercussions.
What happened? No, you give consequences and repercussions, but what happened to handling things in house? You give consequences and repercussions. Shorty was getting the consequences and repercussions. He was sitting his ass on that bench.
But see what happened. Dion ain't just come out and say that. He was asked that question because he was disgruntled about not playing. And so when they asked him a question about it, he said what he said. He just was being real about it.
He's a little boy. He's a kid. We talking about a professional and an amateur. We're not talking about two professionals. We're talking about a professional and an amateur. It's a difference.
It's grown men on that field.
You'll never see no college coaches do that. You've never ever seen a college coach do that ever.
If that kid called out, that kid pretty much put Dion on Front Street.
Man,
so Dion had to respond. He had to respond.
Dion ain't got to respond. He get paid $5 million not to respond.
He got the if a kid portray you as a coach, that being unfair, you have to justify why you being unfair to this kid.
No, you do.
You have to address the issue.
You don't have to.
You don't be like.
And what the kid do, Jake? And what the kid do? He came out and he performed.
Right.
He stepped up.
There you go.
That's
so
not.
That put a bad light on Dion.
No, it don't.
Nah, I'm messing with you. Nah, Dion. I think Dion did the right thing, man. Because
he did the right thing. The kid called him out. Dion had to respond.
And that's the problem with these youngsters. Nobody's calling them out. I understand you can't approach everybody and treat everybody the same way. I understand that because everybody,
man,
different strokes for different folks, man. What you say, Cap?
Nothing.
I don't.
Cap, what you think about it, man? Oh damn, man, he's in space cadet lost.
And then look at the other freshman, Amari Miller. He ain't call him out, but it's the first catch of the year this man had.
Bro, first game. They can't look, man. Colorado
7 receptions, 196 yards in a touchdown.
196 yards, bro. Averaging like 20. What was he averaging? Like 28 yards per catch? Ridiculous, bro. Amarion Miller, man, he got busy, definitely, man. You see him on the screen. Where I got I got his numbers up there.
Hey, I believe in holding people accountable, and I believe in holding kids accountable, but you don't have to do it publicly. That's all.
But see, D'Angelo, these days you got social media. So these kids want to get on social media and saying what they saying. Hey, they asked him a question and he answered it. He answered it truthfully.
Who's gonna win a battle of public opinion? Deion Sanders or some 17, 18-year-old freshman kid? Who's gonna win in a court of public opinion? Deion.
Apparently, Deion won because the kid responded.
Deion's gonna win that every single time.
And the kid responded.
And in this case, he won too. The kid did too.
Right. He responded.
I agree with that. I agree that.
But that's just in this case. That's just in this case, though. Because you're right, what you're saying. I ain't saying, you right about that. Because every kid ain't the same. But, it lit a fire up under him.
Hey, make him try to get right. Different folks.
Yeah, I just hope he don't make that no habit, because that's gonna end up bad. You make that a habit, it's gonna end up bad. Because
I look at it, I think they're gonna be even better next year.
So let's focus on the game, because you see Trav trying to talk about next year like a Dallas Cowboy fan. Well, let's focus on that ass whooping today, man. Saturday.
We got to be realistic about it.
I want to give these guys their flowers, man.
Yeah, he overachieved already.
Yeah, man. Caleb, between the two, man, Caleb Williams came out, through 30 out of 40 pass attempts, man. He completed 30 out of 40, 403 yards, 6 touchdowns. Damn.
Yeah.
He did throw an interception, but Caleb Williams showed that he the man. He played like Pat Mahomes, man.
Yeah, he having a better year this year that he did last year when he won the Heisman.
When he won the Heisman, man. And Shador wasn't too far behind, man. 30 or 45, 371 yards, 4 touchdowns. He also had a pick, but you know what I'm saying? Damn, boy, Shador right there.
Yeah, they just got to get their play calling together.
You know, that's funny.
Offense and defense, they got to get their play calling.
Yeah, it's funny you say that, man. But you know what else is funny, man? Is how, you know, like I said, man, all these guys from USC was shining, man. Lloyd scored a touchdown. Taj Washington scored. You know what I mean? I mean, they were just taking turns, man. Mario Williams. I mean, you know, the guy. What is the singer?
They did for 3 quarters.
Yeah, man. Even Jerry Rice, son. You know what I'm saying? As y'all can see, that's the legend, Jerry Rice. You know,
we gonna see if 3 quarters gonna be enough when they play a lot of them other teams like Oregon. We gonna see if 3 quarters enough then.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah. I mean, but hey, them boys shine, man, and you know, shout out to Colorado too, man. I mean, damn, bro, they pulled out the impossible, just even putting themselves in position to win that game.
They really did. They
did.
Shador, really did. Man, I think Shador set it off. Even though they scored before that, Shador taking off and running that ball. I mean, I think that lit a fire that really made the other guys believe, man, and that, you know, translated to you know, the Hankerson, man, touchdown. They struck with Hankerson, man, the run in from Hankerson, and then the other guy, I think what's the other receiver name? The white boy who scored all those touchdowns the other game for Colorado, right here on the screen.
Oh, the tight end.
Tight end, yeah.
What was it? What's his name?
Yeah, I think it's
Hankerson.
Harrison. Michael Harrison.
Harrison.
But yeah, like D'Angelo said, man, they just got to get a better line, man. That's pretty much what it boiled down to. But
yeah,
the second half, man, like I said, fourth quarter came, and it was on. You know who show it was in the fourth quarter, man. It was definitely Omarion Miller show in the fourth quarter, man. He took off, got that. Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say we all saw this coming the second week when they played Nebraska.
Yeah, but it was I'm saying the fourth quarter. I just want to kind of recap, you know what I'm saying, the game in
go ahead.
The fourth quarter. Yeah, I mean, you can help me, you know, but the fourth quarter we already know, how it got off. Omarion got that 9-yard pass from Shador. Then third quarter. Yeah, he got that 9-yard pass, and Horn stepped in, and you already wrote out the stats. The man had like 207 yards, man, on 7 completions? No, 196 yards on 7 completions. So man, shout out to Colorado, man. I guess we see in the future of next year, like you was getting ready to say, man.
Nah, I was talking about like what we saw when Nebraska was putting that blitz on them. And then the next week, Colorado State was bringing them blitzes on them. They should know by now. They should. When the game start off and they blitzing, you got to get a man more protection. You got to get plays where the man get the ball out his hand fast. He been taking way too many sacks.
You know that's funny, man. When you keep saying you keep blaming saying the coaches, the Colorado coaches. The offensive coordinator and all this and the coaches and stuff. But I thought you said Deion was the coach.
Yeah, Deion is the coach.
So why can't he take some of the blame?
Oh, it's on Deion. He the head coach. It's on him.
Well, this is the first time I ever heard you say his name. What about you, Angelo?
Yeah, I think that
that's the first time I ever heard Trav say it was Deion. Because when they win, it's Deion. Deion is a great coach. Deion this, Deion that.
See, you just don't be listening.
Yeah.
Got too much wax in your
ear. Yeah, Cap. I see you, Cap. You quiet as a church mouse, man. But yeah, that's Deion fault.
Prime time gonna make you love him. He gonna make you love him.
Hey, that's
no, he not.
Yeah.
He'll make us. He'll make me you know what I'm saying, support Colorado, but I never forget him for what the fuck he did. Fuck him.
See, y'all gotta get past that,
man. I'm not gonna get
it
past
is what it is, he said.
I'm not
gotta get past it, man. You gotta get past it.
Bullshit. I hope he win a national championship, but you know what I'm saying. You know, we still know what you. It's like we still know what you did last summer. The movie.
Yeah, bittersweet.
he might get a chance before he go to the NFL.
Nah, he ain't going to no NFL. They wouldn't.
You see, Jerry Jones already getting him compliments.
Man, they wouldn't.
So you know what's coming in the next couple of years.
They wouldn't put up with that in the NFL, bro.
Damn.
Somebody gonna pay.
Nah, he would pay because one of them grown men and hit him in his jaw in the locker room.
I don't think Deion interested in going to the NFL because Deion said that he's a motivator. Them professional athletes, they don't respond the same way as college players. That's why you see a lot of college coaches in basketball. They'll try to coach in the NBA, and they'll turn around and go back to the college setting because they can't motivate
like they talk to kids, man. Like just like
get this,
Kelly, man.
I'm gonna get this straight right here. A lot of people say that about the NFL players. That's a lie.
It is not.
That's only talking about the top players that can pull shit and they'll wind up going to another team. But for the majority, them motherfuckers gonna get in line and do what they supposed to do, or they know they ass can get cut because your contract ain't guaranteed. So they know they can get cut and blackball out of the league. So majority of them gonna get in line with whatever coach they up on.
Hey, Trav,
that's not true.
That is not true, Trav.
I ain't saying talking to them like they little kids.
The coach will leave before the player leaves. You got players in the NFL right now that if they dissatisfied the way they being coach, they will go to the front office and say, hey, you gotta get rid of this coach. And the coach go, not the player.
So now, Jake, what I just said, that's the top players in the league.
But that's what matters.
Majority of them are not top players.
That's what we're talking about.
That's what matters.
The coach can't go in there and call himself trying to run some shit because he ain't got control. The player got control, not the coach in professional sports. It's the player's world, not the coach world.
So Trav, just the example. If let's say he was coaching the Rams and Aaron Donald go to and say, "Hey, I don't believe." What you think gonna happen?
His ass gonna get traded because he old now.
You crazy?
He old now.
Deion Sanders is gonna be a defensive coordinator at Dallas West High School.
Nah, that's crazy, man. Hey, phone lines are open, man. 888-2725 raw. If you got something to say about what you just heard, 888-2725 raw. That's 888-272-5729. Yeah, go ahead, man.
Yeah, we gonna see. Cause I'm telling y'all, next couple of years, he ain't gonna be at Colorado long. Couple of years he'll be there, and then he'll be in the NFL.
No, you won't, because he won't be able to have the control in the say like he have at Colorado. This is why.
Jake, go ahead. Come. I got a caller on the line. Go ahead. Hey, I got a call on the line. What's up, man? Raw Sports Radio, man. Who we talking to?
Hello, what's going on?
What's going on, man? Who this, man?
It's Tori, man.
It's Tori. What's good, man? Okay.
Ain't nothing much. What's going on with you?
Okay, nah, man. We in here talking about Colorado, USC, man. What you got, man? What you got for us?
Man, you already know my issue with you, bro.
Go ahead. What's your issue? Go ahead. Air it out, man. Keep it raw.
I got you. Oh, I'm gonna keep it raw, but I just feel like you're a big hater, man.
Yeah,
Like it's
hey,
like
you
it's
ain't
like you're
lying
looking
either.
for Dion. You're looking for Dion to like fail, man. And
You
it's like
talking about? Hold on.
crazy.
You talking about? I'm looking for Dion to fail, like he failed them students down there in Mississippi. You talking about that kind of failure?
No. Hold on. Why do you say he failed them kids down there in Jackson, Mississippi?
Cause he made them a bunch of empty promises he ain't keep. You know, if you know, like I know, a man is judged by his word, man. Your word is all you got. Your word is bond.
Okay, so
So if you come in my living room and you tell me what you're gonna do for my son, and then you turn around and leave, I don't fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? I'm more for the kids, for the people than I am for an individual grown ass man.
How many years was he there at Jackson, Mississippi?
Oh, how many years he coached? Like 2 years.
He was there 3 years.
Okay, 2 years, all right.
Nah, Trav, that was COVID year. That was COVID.
He gave them kids. He went there. He led them into winners, right? Did he lead them to winners?
He sure did.
He led them to winners. And then it's like, I can see if he left everybody, he brought those same parents that he went in their living room and told them, like, look, I'm gonna make sure that they grow up as men or whatever, regardless if it's football or whatever. He brought those kids with him, correct?
He brought a few of them with him, some of them with him. You know what I'm saying? Then he wrecked the future of others when he got there. To Colorado.
Right. He brought the Louis Vuitton. He brought the Louis Vuitton bag.
Exactly. As he phrased it. But yeah, man, listen, man, you probably don't know, man, is that, bro, I was a Dion fan, man, supporting him when he was down there in Jackson State, man. You know what I'm saying? I thought it was a power move. And you seen the momentum that he was able to have, man, from a non-Power 5 conference, man. He was picking up a whole lot of momentum. And then, and then first offer came, he got derailed from his mission that he set out, that he said that God called him to do, man. So, like I said, it goes back to, man, you only know a man by his word.
How you know God didn't tell him to make that move?
That's an opinion. You can't be wrong or right on an opinion.
It's not really it's what he said. He said God called him. That's not an opinion.
He said God called him to Colorado.
Okay.
Right. How you know God didn't tell him that?
Angelo, did you hear that too?
I heard it loud and clear that God said.
Yeah, I ain't making this shit up, man.
Well, how you know that God didn't?
No. I'm saying it was a God calling. That's fine.
Yeah.
Well, how you know God didn't say
you know what?
go to Colorado?
Do you know what also happened?
What also happened, man?
Do you know also during that game they broke into his office and stole his credit cards and his money and everything else?
Do you know
whenever he was over there trying to do right for Jackson State?
Do you know the full story of that he ended up getting his wallet and all of that stuff back because it was never taken? It's his assistant moved.
But guess what? It don't matter. It don't matter whether he got it back or not.
Why you bring it up?
They stole it.
So why you bring? They never stole it.
Because it's a fact.
It's not a fact, bro. His assistant.
If he got it back, it don't matter whether he got it back.
No,
the fact is the people stole it.
I'm trying to tell you, nobody never stole it. It was his own staff assistant that misplaced it. It was his staff that he brought to Jackson State. His assistant misplaced it. That's all that was. Confusion, and he never came out and cleared it up.
That cause that motherfucker ain't misplaced it. He was gonna steal his shit.
And another thing,
but Trad, that was his own staff member.
I ain't hear that. I ain't hear that. But okay, well that's cool. I'll let you get that one. But the thing is, during this whole people, I'm a Dion fan. All right.
Yeah, me too.
I support Deion in what he does.
I'm conflicted.
You know what
I'm still
saying?
a Deion Sanders fan. You know, I'm kind of conflicted though, but you know what I'm saying?
I support him. I support him in what he's doing. Now, as far as this season, nobody expected them to win this many games.
Y'all
They're going to surpass the 3 games.
It's easy to say that now, but before when I was saying
no. Hold on.
expecting him to win.
I'm speaking for me.
Okay. When I was saying I wasn't
speaking for
him,
me.
Like everybody on here, no, I already said that they weren't gonna win more than 6 games, and I'm probably gonna be wrong this season, right? But they said that I was being a hater, right? I was being a hater because I said that he couldn't win more than 6 games. But I'm like, I'm not being a hater.
Realistic. Because that to me, that right there would be too high.
Exactly.
That right there is too high for me because he brought in damn near 85 new players to this school. And none of these, like some of them played together, but basically a new team that's coming. Nobody expected them to beat TCU. Nobody expected them to. I didn't.
I didn't either.
And I damn sure didn't think I ain't going to the season but like, oh yeah, you know what, Deion there, they gonna beat USC. Oh, you know what, they gonna beat Oregon. Whoever thought that don't know football. That's just my opinion.
Damn, Trav, you don't know football.
Okay. You go back.
That's my opinion.
It's on tape.
That you would think that team right there was going to beat was going to be an Oregon team that has been playing together for the past 2 or 3 years together.
Now,
and USC, now they came close. They came close with USC, and guess what? And that would have been a big ass upset. But as a fan, you're not going to go in and be like, well, you know what? Yeah, they're going to beat them. There's no way in hell.
See all the propaganda
now, as a
started.
Fan, you want them to.
All that started when they beat TCU, which I said that was going to be an upset. I said that. But for the Oregon and USC, I already knew they weren't going to beat them.
Yeah, he said that. Yeah, the 3 games you said that they weren't going to beat was you said they wasn't going to beat Oregon, USC, and you said they wasn't going to beat Utah. I'm sure you changed your mind about Utah, but you did say that they was going to beat TCU. Now I ain't going to hold you on that one.
Oh yeah. I already said upset alert.
I don't really think nobody on here really disagree. I mean, we disagree with each other on the panel and shit though, but you know, the real thing is I think I'm a fan of Deion, Angelo a fan of Deion, but you know, I don't care. If a family member did wrong, I'm gonna call them out, bro. Don't mean I don't, you know what I'm saying? I don't love my family, but you know, the nigga wrong, he wrong, bro. The shit he was doing was
Well, let me ask you this.
That's some selfish shit.
Let's say that you know what, you're doing your thing right now, right? You're doing your thing with this radio, right?
Yeah, we are.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
You know, y'all doing your thing, independent type shit. You know what? You from the mud. Now, you guess what? You got some people out there seeing y'all skills and everything else. Like, you know what? These guys are good. You know what?
Right.
I need to talk to them. And then you have somebody come up. You know what? I'm gonna give these guys $20 million.
We won't.
Are you not gonna take that job, or you just gonna stay where you at right now?
I don't know. I don't think we'll take it. I don't know, man. It depends on the kind of freedom we have. So if we got a freedom to say what we want, then we ain't going to sign up to be nobody puppet. I ain't. But I probably would. We probably would though. We probably would. Why not?
Okay, well listen. You know what? I mean, ain't nobody gonna tell you, ain't nobody gonna offer you that and not let you speak your mind. I mean, they let Deion. I'm talking about the same stuff that they have Deion doing. You could do whatever you want. You just bring in the number 1 sports radio station. Are you on the league?
Nah, I'm not in the league. No.
Are you on the league?
Hey, he fading out. Hey, what go ahead.
And 20 million. Well, my opinion, you don't take 20 million after you just sat here and said, well, it all depends what type of freedom.
Of course, we're gonna take 20 million.
Of course, you're gonna go.
Of course.
Of course. So why are you blaming Deion for leaving?
Man, we ain't blaming Deion, man. Listen, man. Let me explain it. You probably missed it, man. If Deion would have just came to Jackson State, did his job, we'd have been like, yo, Deion really paid homage to the HBCU. You know what I'm saying? That was fly, right?
HBCU.
That was fly. With everything Deion did, that was fly what he did. You know, that was dope, right? So what he did, but the part about it is what he promised more than what he delivered.
But didn't he also say
he
said
but
God,
opportunity?
But hold on, he said God.
But
he said
opportunity came to him. God came to him.
Hold on, he said
opportunity
he need the money.
Came, bro.
He said he need the money. So what the opportunity you talking about?
He said he
it
wasn't the money.
So why leave for a bigger contract? He already had the media coverage.
From what I heard him say,
media coverage, man.
He hasn't even gotten paid yet. He hasn't even gotten paid yet.
From what I heard him say, the direction he was trying to take the team, the people that's his bosses went on board with it.
Ain't none of them, bro. Hey, Trav, you ever go through the HBCUs, bro? I went to the ones at Central, man. Listen, bro, they tried the way they treat the black students is trash, bro. The way they treat you, they treat the white kids that come there, man, like gold, bro. So I know how they get down. He knew how they get down. Ed Reed knew how they get down. So what you making excuses for? You know, you come to your. So like I said, I'm not really giving him a pass for all the excuses and shit, man. I'm not really doing it, bro.
But see, he got bosses.
You telling me?
If the bosses ain't on the same page with him,
he
ain't gonna stay there and keep going through that shit.
He did right for Jackson State. He did right for the HBCUs, but he just ain't do enough in your eyes.
Nah. He did enough. Anybody who come through and do what Deion did was enough, right?
Yeah, he bought plenty of money.
Anybody you see Eddie George down at Tennessee State, he doing a great job. He doing enough. Like if he go get another job, you won't hear me say nothing. You know what I'm saying? Doug Williams and Grambling, excuse me. He doing his thing, but for a guy, so I'm cool with those guys moving on, getting bigger jobs or whatever, and making more money. I'm all in support for that. But for a man who coming like, man, you know what? I'm raising the bar, man. I'm about to do it. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to do the whole HBCU conference a favor. You know, I'm about to, you know, and then you ended up,
and he did.
You end up only staying 2 seasons.
So really, what he should have did,
he did.
No, he should have went to another black college then.
He could have went to another one.
That's what he should have did. Are you saying
Under Armour that they got? Is it Under Armour?
Trav. Yeah, go ahead. What you saying, Tor?
Is it Under Armour that they got over there at Jackson State?
Yeah, I think so. I think you're right, man. Man, Deion. So.
Okay, and guess what? He told you know what? Keep that. Tell him keep that. Don't take that away from him because I'm going. Keep that. That's real shit.
What about changing?
You didn't see a few weeks back. Puff Dad just gave him $1 million. Well, he promised when Deion was there, he still gave him that $1 million.
Okay. Hey, yo, we gotta let me read this comment right quick, Trav and Toy, man. This comment right here from Jacqueline Jones, man. Thank you for tuning in. She said, Prime had the power to bring about more change than he did. Exactly, man. He was to whom much is given, much is required, man. And you know how that's how it go, man. I mean, and go ahead, man.
And Jack and guess what? And I agree. I agree with Jacqueline with her. I mean, with that right there. But before that happened, he had an opportunity to do better, and then he could bring his. Look what he has, man. They got the gyms, they have the weights, they have everything there. It was only but so much that he could do that, but there ain't no money coming through.
Let me ask you this question.
If you look at, hold on real quick. If you look at, I forget which podcast Deion was on. I want to say it might have been the Pivot. I can't remember which one it was. He described like how much money that he had generated in that school and how much money that the football players and stuff were getting.
Right.
They weren't fixing up nothing over there at Jackson State, bro.
But hey, bro,
absolutely nothing.
This right here sound like a fucking a disgruntled fan. Like this shit just sound like what they call a dysfunctional household, man, where the mom and the father and the mother ain't getting along, and the kids suffer from the shit. That's what this sound like.
Cause disgruntled, like I was gonna say it sound like you disgruntled.
Dysfunctional.
What to me,
right?
I don't feel it. Only kids that's suffering. Only kids I can see that's suffering, I guess, are the ones that didn't go to Colorado. I guess because they didn't have what it took to goddamn go.
His kids ain't going, you know what I'm saying? Ain't going to suffer. But listen, but this, it all comes down to this. I'm gonna ask you this one question, and I'm gonna find out where you at, man. Listen, so you telling me if King came saying what he was gonna do, fight for the rights and get our people, fight for our rights and everything, and get us certain things that he promised us that he was gonna get in his march, or if he run for president, or any of that, whatever route he decided to take, he made a bunch of these promises. But then, as soon as the white man offered him this to come work on their television show or become a governor of their state or their city in the middle of fucking damn Oregon or whatever, they called him out there, and he just left for a bigger bag. You wouldn't feel slighted by what King moved?
I mean, whenever you say King, you're talking about Martin Luther King Jr., right?
Yeah, Martin Luther King, if he decided, what I'm saying, he was helping black people, and he said he promised black people he was going to get them their rights. He was going to get them, he going to make sure they voter repression, all of that stuff. He's going to clean all of that up, man. He was going to straighten a lot of things out.
Hold on, man.
Before he did any
what
of those.
You saying? Because he changed his mind.
Saying, hold up.
He changed his mind the direction he was taking people. But ain't nobody mad with him.
Okay, so I answer that.
Is that not the same thing, Angelo?
I believe him. Okay, so I answer that.
Nah, go ahead, Tori.
Oh, I answer that. Would he do that? I believe if we're talking about Martin Luther King Jr., I would say he would go over there, because in order for us to get us straight as a black community, you have to go over here and talk to these white people too. It's not that he's going to stop doing this stuff, but he's going to. But it's both. He's not selling. I don't see that as selling out.
That's selling out.
I don't see that as selling out. He is doing the same stuff.
You know what Ben Crump do? Every time we have a murder or something that happened, an unjust murder, Ben Crump, man, he sell out, man. The motherfucker that's what he do, man.
Hold on, man. You can't compare Prime to Ben Crump.
It's the same. But Prime got a bigger impact than that, man. Prime got a way bigger impact than him. Than what he been. He could have had a bigger impact.
But
Prime, you talking about how huge the HBCU movement is?
But you can't.
And our college athletes.
You're comparing Deion Sanders to Ben Crump, bro, and you bring up Martin Luther King.
Don't matter, bro. It just
like, come on, that right there, like, dude.
You putting too much on his back.
Hey, what somebody said, man? Somebody said he definitely sold out, man. But hey, man.
Oh man, I can't believe this, man.
Somebody said he definitely sold out. But bro, Deion Sanders, he put himself. I didn't put him in there. He put himself in that category.
He didn't do that. Y'all doing that. The people that disgruntled doing that.
Whenever you say God,
I don't know.
Whenever you say God, okay, this is bigger than football. All right, that's bigger than football. When you said God said, come on, man, they ain't
God said go to Colorado.
Didn't give him a different direction.
But Deion was that magnetic. He was that magnetic to where he can make these moves for the HBCUs, bring a lot of those big 5-star recruits that bring in the money to have it drive all the HBCUs driving in that conference, and we benefit off our own labor instead of white people benefiting off our labor. That's basically what's going on in these Power 5 white schools, man. Black labor, white wealth, man. And
so let me ask you this:
changed a little bit with the NIL deal in the last couple of years.
Let me ask you this, Dave. So if you was in Deion's shoe, and you was there.
Man,
You and the people that run the school, your bosses, y'all steady bumping heads, but you bringing all this attention to the whole HBCU, all the black colleges, not just Jackson State. You done brought all this money. You bringing all this money in. And y'all steady bumping heads. So he's supposed to stay there and keep bumping his head.
Listen, man, he brought them a stimulus package. That's all he did, man.
So he should have stayed there and just steady bumping his head.
He should have. When you give your word as a man, you deliver, man, on your word, man.
Okay, so
you talking about somebody with a contract.
Okay, so how long
they got a job?
So
y'all pretending like this not bigger than football, bro. This bigger than football, man. Sorry, man. If y'all ain't know.
But listen to what I'm saying. Listen to what I'm saying though. How long, in your eyes, how long is he supposed to stay at Jackson State, bro?
At least finish out your contract for 5 years that you signed. You know, you signed up for that. Your contract was 5 years.
If he's not seeing the stuff that they promised him, why is he gonna stay?
Why is he even?
That's what I'm trying to see.
Bro, this is crazy.
Because if you was in his shoes, you would have left too.
Trav, they ain't promised him nothing, Trav. Well, where's it at in the ink? I mean, in the contract that they promised him something.
Because you don't see that they not in social media talking.
They promised him his money though. Now Deion air out everything. Trust me. But like I said, he had a 5-year contract that he did not fulfill, bro. And
a 5-year contract and the money, he didn't want the money. He put the money back in the school, so it wasn't even about the money.
So that was that the school fault? Because they paid him his money.
No, I'm not saying it. I'm just saying it ain't about the money.
The thing is, it's not about if they gave him his money.
It ain't about that.
Whether we go get better facilities. We're gonna have a better football field. We're gonna have a better environment.
They didn't ask none of that from Deion. They ain't asked none of that. They ain't asked none of that from Deion.
But look, you don't know. Look, that's what I'm saying. You don't know what they talked about.
All they asked Deion to do was to coach that team for the next 5 years. Now, Deion, upon coming to them, Deion couldn't even coach nowhere because he wasn't a head coach. He didn't have a coaching degree. Jackson State sent him to Talladega, to go get his coaching degree. And they said, when you get your coaching degree, we'll hire you. They delivered their word. Deion didn't keep his. They kept their word.
How did he keep his word, bro?
Nah, he didn't keep his word.
Because he didn't stay for 5 years?
I mean, bro, like you signed a contract, man.
Wow, because he didn't stay for 5 years?
And yeah.
Bro, do you know how many, bro, come on now. Do you know how many times, okay, look. Okay, you over here talking about contracts, bro. Like, do you know how many people sign contracts and break that shit because certain shit ain't working?
Let me
and getting more money somewhere else.
Let me tell you this. This is another example, right? I'm gonna tell you this, man. If I'm a school teacher, man, I go over to this poor. I go to Africa, man. I'm not saying because all of Africa ain't poor, but I go to Africa, this poor country, man, where these kids need education. I sign up for a 5-year contract. I get them 2-3 years or whatever. I bounce because America offered me more money, a big contract, more money. But these kids really need me though. At what point do you stand on business, man? Stand on your morals instead of letting it just be all about the bag and about you? At what point, man? I'm just trying to figure out.
Okay, for one, the kids shouldn't. The kids don't need you.
They don't need me.
The kids need their parents. That's where it started.
All parents ain't educated, bro.
You're there to help.
Our parents ain't educated, man.
This is what I'm saying. Okay, and I agree with that. They're not all educated. You're right. But that right there goes from, you know what? You have I hear a lot of black people always talking about HBCUs, right? And whenever, if their kids play sports or whatever, 5-star, 4-star, or whatever, they're not sending their kids to no HBCU school, but they feel so strong about HBCUs. They're spending money with HBCUs. I know I got a lot of friends that went to A&T. Winston-Salem State, and all this and that stuff. His son got a scholarship to NC State. He ain't say, "Oh no, you're going to HBCU." So the thing is, the question is, why ain't the parents who's so strong on HBCU schools not sending their 4 and 5-star kids to HBCU schools? Why? Because it's better opportunities at these other schools.
Man, you know what? That's
There's better education. It's better stuff at these other schools.
That's mainly the miseducation.
So that's why with Deion would go over there to Colorado, because you know what? He went there for the few years he did. He didn't stay there for 5. Okay. A lot of people don't stay out with their contract. A lot of them don't. You know that.
Okay, that's the miseducation. That's the miseducation of the Negro.
It might be because he went from an HBCU to a damn near majority all white school, and that might be rubbing you the wrong way, and that's fine.
Nah. If he would have went anywhere else, if he'd have went to any other power 5,
to get something better for his life and his family.
Yeah, man. It's just like I said. That's the miseducation of the Negro, man. Because with the African dude, Thon Maker brother, Thad Maker, he was a 5-star recruit, and he went and played Howard, man. You know what I'm saying? Went and played the African brother, man. Went and played with Howard because, bro, they different, bro. They cut from a different cloth. You know what I'm saying? They more tribal. They thinking about their people, man. And, he knew that could change the momentum. What you was saying, Angelo?
The energy ain't just because he went to Colorado. He could have went to Michigan and any other Power 5 school. It didn't. We would have felt the same exact way. We would have felt the same exact way. And you said, well, why aren't we sending our children over there? You answered your own question. You're right, because it's better opportunities. But prime initial goal, which was told to us and all of the other kids' living rooms that he sat in, that he was about to bring about change in the HBCU. That's why we feel the way we feel, because
that's the main point right there.
You tell us, hey, I remember watching, I don't know if you watched the show that he did on he released on Amazon Prime. He made comments where he said, it's not about the bag. I already got a bag. So we can only take him up on what he says. He says he didn't need the bag, but yet he went and ran for the bag.
The bag, yeah, that's crazy.
Nah, man, y'all quit misleading the folk. He didn't leave for the bag.
Hey, Trav, how he misleading them, bro?
Cause y'all that's a I'm just not understanding why y'all can't put yourself in his shoes.
No, bro. You making this personal, bro. This ain't about us.
What I'm saying is you making it personal because of how you feel.
I ain't making it personal. What the man say though? Judge, listen, examine what he said, bro. Tell me what was wrong with what he said. What was the lie?
My thing is,
hey, Tori, I think you got your video playing in the background. That's why you're getting feedback. But go ahead,
Chad,
that's what you saying.
If you on any job, cause let's be honest, it's a job.
Oh, I think it is, my God.
Right? He had a job, right, as a head coach. He didn't run the school.
The man made it bigger than a job. He ain't have to do that, bro.
But see, what I'm saying is, if him and the boss is not agreeing, he trying to take the school in this direction.
But how can
that ain't what they want? So he just supposed to stay there.
He left for the bag, but he didn't.
And then look, I'm gonna tell y'all something else.
Hold on, they didn't ask him to come there and run his school. They asked him to go there and coach that football team.
Okay.
That's all they asked him to do. That was his job description, not to be all up in administration trying to run all this shit. The nigga, you know what I'm saying, count all this. The nigga barely can count. What the fuck you trying to run the administration?
See that go to hate.
Come on, bro. He ain't no business. He ain't no business, man.
You throwing shots at it.
Come on, man.
He barely can count. Come on, man. Come on, man. See, that's what I'm talking about.
Counting shit, man.
See, I'm just being real about the shit. If anybody and they boss on their job steady
So you
butting
telling me
heads.
Dion want to see the brick?
Then
Yeah,
hold
man,
on.
listen.
Then don't y'all know Jackson had a water crisis? The money and shit he was
Listen,
doing when that shit was going on, the water fucked
Trav,
up in Jackson.
if I go to
This
a
man that got
company
his
and work,
fucking toes, he done got his toes amputated. And you gonna
that was
stay
on
there and
him.
deal with bullshit with a boss, with your bosses?
What you saying? Jackson was the reason his toes got amputated?
No, I'm saying the shit a nigga
So why
dealing with
bring it
there.
up?
He dealing with
Yeah,
that. He dealing with a water
right. He
crisis
dealing with
down
all of
that
that.
bitch because the water fucked up and all that shit. They couldn't even take a bath and shit.
So, Trav, if I'm going to go work for somebody, man, and they offer me a contract at this business, right? And they said, "Yo, we want you here because here it'll attract. We'll get a lot of endorsements. We'll get a lot of, you know what I'm saying, a lot of support by having you here." And once I get there, I want to go in there and count the fucking books, man. Ain't I out of line? Is that out of line or what, D'Angelo?
Man.
Once I get there, I want to count the books, huh? Who does
So
that, man?
that just like you see motherfuckers go on strike right now about shit. You got actors right now, they make millions of dollars, but they going on strike about bullshit what's going on.
Trav, is he gonna count the books at in Boulder? Because it's they make 17 million a week.
Okay, and guess what? If they start buzzing,
he ain't about to go up in there and count them people books, man. Come on,
guess
bro,
what? If they start bumping heads, and they ain't trying to do what he trying to do,
he gonna do that.
He going the other way. And I don't blame him. I don't blame. I don't blame him for leaving Jackson State.
Where's this?
I'm glad he left Jackson State.
Yeah.
Where's this money going at?
But this is the thing, though, right? So
that's what he's saying. That's why he counted. Like, where is this money at? Because the proof is in the pudding. Because the way that this campus and where that these facilities look, clearly the money ain't going to where it's supposed to go at.
Listen, man. Listen, I'm the guy. Y'all all done been in this situation. I'm the guy. You the guy. Or I'm the guy. I'm gonna say me. I'm gonna use me as an example. I got the ugly girlfriend. I'm rocking with her, whatever, blah, blah, blah. I knew the bitch house was dirty. You know what I'm saying? But now the pretty girl come along, the better looking girl coming on the time I'm trying to get with her. So now I got to create a fake breakup just to get away from her ass. That's all Dion did, man.
I drank to that.
Come on, man.
That's the narrative.
You got a girlfriend you got an ugly girlfriend and she got a dirty house. You need to leave her ass and go be with somebody else. That's just nasty. I'm gonna say that you the nasty motherfucker.
From the get-go. Exactly. From the beginning, you should have left her. Why wait?
Well, you know,
exactly.
In the beginning, like that's like a lot of females. Guess what? That's like a lot of females. Any guy that been with.
Go there. Y'all making it seem like the man didn't go there and achieve what the fuck they did. What was Jackson State doing before he got there? Let's talk about that.
They were doing what they doing right now.
Dion got there.
Doing what they doing right now.
Hey, Toy, man, that I found that wild that y'all think that these HBCUs supposed to be ran immaculate and perfect.
And look, I find it wild that you think this man bought millions of dollars of there and they don't supposed to do shit.
Before Dion came there, it's an easy question.
You want to? So you leaving me an open timeline, or what you just talking about? Just recent nothing. But don't act like they ain't got legends that come from that school. Walter Payton came from that school.
Okay.
Robert Brazile came from that school.
Okay, I know all that. But
okay, then.
I know that that right there is back when we was younger. As far as recent,
way before us.
The reason why they wanted him to come there, they went to the point. Okay, why did they want Dion to come there?
Because
why they want him to come there?
The amount of
I'm asking you that. Why they want him to come there?
The publicity, bro. That it was a power move to bring Dion over there.
The money. So get what? They should have did what it took to keep him now.
A power move, exactly. And they knew what kids was gonna come there for Dion. They knew that.
Hey, my thing is, man,
they already knew that. Dion,
and they should have did what it took to keep him now.
Or whatever and all this and that shit. I'm sure I'm sure that they had tossing like a lot of stuff that we don't hear, like behind closed doors. They're not gonna give all that info out. Yeah, he broke the contract, but you best believe they probably had an idea. Like, you know what? After he was doing what he was doing for Jackson State, just like anybody else or any coach, be like, damn, yo, he doing this thing. Let me go out there and let me see if I can offer him some money and try to get him away from all this and that shit or whatever. That's what anybody. It ain't just Deion. And I heard like those dudes talking about if it was at Michigan and all this and that stuff, blah blah. Y'all would have acted the same way. I know that you would because it's a non-HBCU school, and I understand. I'm glad that y'all are strong with the HBCU.
Bro, I wanted him to go to Florida State, bro.
I salute
before he
you on
even
it.
went over there. You know what I mean? So,
and why didn't Florida State take him?
Because he ain't have a coach. He ain't have.
And why didn't Florida State take
have a
him?
degree to coach, bro? That's the
Because
only reason why.
they didn't see the vision. That's why.
Right, but who did though? Jackson State did.
Why didn't they send him the same?
Because Jackson State believed in him.
And why didn't Florida State do it? And he went there.
Right. And Jackson State believed in him.
So why Florida State ain't try to get it?
And what did he do? And what did he do whenever he went there? He won.
He won what?
What are you talking about?
He won what?
He won.
He ain't win no bowl games. He got beat.
He won what?
He got beat by both Carolina teams. South Carolina blew him out. South Carolina State blew him out, and North Carolina Central.
He went to what? He went to a bowl game.
Some bowl games he went to.
He went to a bowl game.
Yeah, they proved that
the bowl games he went to. Okay,
he lost.
Did they go to bowl games before he got there? Did they go to bowl games before he got there?
Not a recent. Not a recent.
No. Okay. So how can you not say that's not an improvement? They only won one game last year. He already won 3. So they had them winning just not 3 games this year. They're gonna surpass that. So how is that? That's improvement. That's improvement. Man. Regardless if you win,
it's all about how you finish, man.
The year before you win 55 the next. It is.
It's all about how you
finish.
That's
just what it is, bro.
And obviously, Deion don't finish, bro. And that's it. Y'all call me a hater. I don't give a fuck, man. Deion, like I was right. I'm a Deion fan.
You definitely are.
I'm a big time Deion fan. I'm a big time.
Yeah, you're in your feelings.
Oh no. I'm in my logic. I'm in my logic.
Super Dave.
I'm in my logic though.
Nah,
Super Dave. Don't be a hater all your life.
Nah, bro. Because
don't be a hater all your life.
You know how many people? You know how many people got down break contracts, bro? A lot of people. I think, and like I said, I salute you on how you feel about the HBCU. I understand all that, and like I said, I support all that. I salute you on that. But it's not wrong. But it's not wrong.
I would be supporting Deion right now if he did all of that, what he did, without even giving them promises. I'd be supporting that shit. But the fact that if you ever fucking open your mouth and give your word,
you keep saying,
bro, I don't live on that. A man,
but you keep saying,
you judge a man.
Promise is meant to be broke.
He broke his promise. You keep saying he broke his promise. Like how it's not like he didn't go there. It's not like he didn't go there because he didn't go there for 5 years. I guess it's a lot of black people out there in sports.
There's a whole bunch of coaches breaking promises.
You don't like because a lot of them break their word, man. Because anytime you sign a contract, he broke the contract. He didn't break his word. He was gonna help these young men grow, help them do better in school.
Angelo, how many 5-stars came to the HBCU this year?
Strive to be men.
Angelo, what's that stat, man?
You know what, Dave? For me, it's like I'm a accept the fact that our values don't align, and you know what I'm saying. I'm gonna leave it there.
Why? I don't know. See, y'all. I don't know. I just keep listening. Y'all making it be something it ain't. So y'all saying he made a promise.
I'm trying to hear more than that, D'Angelo.
That shit just don't work out sometimes.
I talk. Talk to me, D'Angelo. What you saying? Far as what?
I'm saying, like our values don't align. I think
exactly.
that you know, I just believe that we supposed to do what we say we gonna do. That's the way I was taught. That's the way I was
Word is
raised.
bond, bro.
That's the way I was raised.
So
And hold on, let me finish.
Every coach in America,
go ahead. Let D'Angelo go. Let him go. Let him go.
Every damn coach.
All this time, bro.
Hold on.
Yeah, let D'Angelo talk.
I ain't talking about all the rest of the coaches. We only talking about Prime. Number one. Number two. What I was saying was, you know, I was raised that a man is supposed to honor his word, and the value of your word supersedes dollar amount. We don't have the luxury, you know what I'm saying, to continuously keep making these type of mistakes. It's going to take, unfortunately, you know, it's going to take somebody like Prime to take a stand and do something different in order for us to ever have a chance to get ahead. It can't be me or you. It got to be somebody who he has to use that light that's shining on him.
That's crazy.
To shine that shit should still be shining in Jackson State and bringing more people like him into the HBCU. And then, to piggyback off what someone said earlier, then we'll get more of our kids to go commit and play HBCU athletics, and then bring the dollar into Black institutions. Off the top, yeah, it's, you know, some of y'all, you may be right about the way they run the administration and things like that, but guess what? The Power 5 WP institutions, we ain't talking about that. It's way worse. They just playing with bigger numbers. They doing the same shit. They just playing with bigger numbers.
Oh yeah, they stealing from the kids. Yeah,
they just playing with bigger numbers.
Yeah, they doing the same thing. They stealing too. The HBCU, they stealing, and other folks stealing too. It's just on a bigger scale.
Right. So I'm.
Hey, Angelo, say that again. What you was saying? We can't afford to make. Go ahead, man.
Yeah, we can't afford to keep making these kind of moves. You know what I'm saying? We can't afford to keep having our top assets falling into their hands.
So,
and then when they fall into their hands, here we are supporting it and cheerleading and egging it on. Go Prime, go. To me, that is the most idiotic shit.
I'm laughing my ass off at what you just said.
This shit amazing
I ever heard.
That a black man, bro.
This shit amazing to me.
That a black man can sit up and you cannot understand the fact that he had more power where he was. He had more power to bring about.
He didn't have more power.
He had more power.
He did, because he couldn't look. He can't go look in them white folk books. He can't go look in their books.
Why you can't?
Nah. He had more power to bring about change. Because he had more power to bring about change. He would have had a longer leash.
But see, I'm not understanding. Like, y'all don't get it that they just weren't getting along. So he just supposed to stay there under the bullshit. I don't understand that, because if y'all was in his shoes, y'all want to stay there. And I know one of y'all stay there. So I don't understand that.
Wait, hold on.
We overstand,
Travis, let me give you an example, and I gave you this example before, but I'm gonna say it again. I wanna see if everybody else will catch it. Now, you said we can't understand that they're not getting along, right?
Right.
Okay, now let's do this. Deion Sanders goes to the president of Jackson State University, and he tells the president of Jackson State University, "Hey, me and the athletic director is not getting along." What do you think gonna happen?
I'm sure he did that.
No. Tell me, what do you think will happen if Deion Sanders
what happened?
Hold on. Just tell me, what do y'all think?
I feel like they gonna have a conversation about that shit.
Boy, they gonna get that.
Be
Excuse me, man. They're gonna get that. They're gonna get that motherfucker out of there. But listen,
yeah.
But he goes to the president of Boulder, the University of Colorado, Boulder, Colorado, and tell that president that him and the athletic director is not getting along.
They gonna get rid of his ass.
Man, you crazy.
Man, you crazy. The money Deion bringing there, if them motherfucker button head now and he just got there, that athletic director gone. I don't care what you say.
He gone. I gotta agree with him on that, Angelo. They gone. Either college, they both gone.
Yeah, he may be, but y'all get y'all get my point though.
Yeah, I get your point.
Yeah, he could have did that, but he ain't do it.
I just ain't agreeing with that shit because I'm like that shit wasn't working out, and you could tell that shit by what was said and what was going on. But see, y'all want to hold him to his promise, but I'm sure everybody on here that made promises that you intended to keep, and something might have happened to derail that promise.
The promises that I gave out that I didn't keep, it wasn't because somebody offered me no money.
So let me ask you this:
it wasn't about the money.
You want to hold Deion to a promise. Check this out. You marry a woman. Let me ask you this: you marry a woman,
go to the next topic,
and she ain't acting right. So you supposed to stay in that damn marriage? When you marry her, you make a promise to her.
Good example.
If you ain't happy, you're going to get the hell up out of there. So stop it. Just stop it. Stop it.
Good example.
That ain't even.
Hey, Jake, I can't get with that, Jake, because the reality of that, Jake, is you ain't going nowhere. She got to go. So Deion Sanders could have did that. So you proving his point.
Come on.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Hey,
you're right. That get over there. That go to the next.
Yeah.
We gonna agree to disagree.
Yeah, man. It is what it is, man.
Prime time, baby. We believe.
Yeah, I hear you, man. All right, man. So up next, man, we got Notre Dame, number 10 Notre Dame versus number 19 Duke. Man, what a hell of a game yesterday, man. 21-14. Sam Hartman, 15-30. Had a couple struggles, but he fought through it. Ended up with 222 yards. I take it. Estimate 18 carries for 81 yards, 2 touchdowns, along with your boy Evans, man, had 6 receptions, 134 yards, man. And man, that was a hell of a game, man. If y'all want to chime in about the quarterback play, your boy Leonard, man, he did it both in the air and on the ground. So, shout out to Duke, man. Come, putting up a fight against top 10 team Notre Dame, man. They definitely overachieving in my minds, in my opinion. Taking down Clemson and then almost pulling the upset against Notre Dame. What y'all say to that?
They should have beat their ass. That's what should have happened. But nah, it was a good game. I don't think they got enough done in the air for Duke. They tried, but it just because Hartman didn't have a hell of a game either. Because he was 15-30, 222 yards. He ain't throw for no touchdown. So, Duke played pretty good defense, too.
Yeah, they put some pressure on him, man.
Had that one receiver doing it, Mitchell Evans for Notre Dame. But other than him, it really wasn't nobody else doing that for Notre Dame, really.
Yeah, you talking about big wide receiver, big tight end, number 88?
Yeah, Mitchell Evans.
Yeah, definitely, man. He definitely a bailout.
The big 6'5" tight end.
Hey, that's the one thing about him.
I think he's bigger than that.
Notre Dame is a tight end factory, boy.
True, man. That's a big joker right there, man. He looked like he about 6'6", at least 6'7". That's a big.
Yeah, he like 6'5".
Okay.
6'5",
Yep. 6'5",
250.
251.
Yeah.
Yeah, 250. Yep.
Yeah, it was a good it really was a good defensive game, really.
That's exactly what it looks like from the stats. It was a good
Yeah.
defensive game because they both rushed the ball decent. You know what I'm saying? And both quarterbacks was average. Well, Duke quarterback was a little below average, but
yeah, they was like a little below average. I look at cause Hartman, he was like what 50% completion rate. So that's really below average.
Yeah.
But like you say, both of them had good running game, both teams. But it was a defensive game, and Notre Dame pulled it out.
Yeah, man, that running back, man, Estime broke out, man, for that last play of the game, man. Estime, man, he sealed the deal for Notre Dame, man, with that. Estime sealed the deal with that breakout run, man, at the end of the game.
Yeah, I was surprised they was able to hold him like that.
Yeah, I think he ran up. Yeah.
I thought it would be, you know what I'm saying, more scoring by both offenses.
Oh yeah, I definitely thought that too.
But
Duke got a defense, man.
That's what I was about to say. That's a testament. That's a testament to the D.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, they did. They just didn't get their offense going in the first half because they were scoreless. It was 10-0 at halftime. So they tried. They kind of got back in or whatever, but they it just wasn't good enough.
Yeah, man. Rico Flores caught that pass, man, to get that first down, and then from there, that's when the dude Evans, man, the big tight end, and then your boy Estime capped it off with that 30-yard running. So that was that, man. That was that. Man, what Jake, man, what you got to say about that Notre Dame victory, man? I know you say you watched.
Yeah, Notre Dame, they're going to lose a couple of more games. They're going to lose a couple of more games because they barely a winning game, and you can't do that in the conference. They independent, but the schedule they got, Notre Dame going to lose about 2 more games.
I don't know. They might. They. I don't know, because even USC, they still got a chance to beat them. I think them and Louisville, that's like the 2 toughest teams they got to play. They should beat like Wake Forest, Stanford, them little teams like that. Pittsburgh, they should beat them.
Them fellas struggling.
Florida State.
Florida State, they don't play Florida State.
Oh yeah, that's right. They don't play Florida State. Yeah, they ain't in that. Yeah.
Yeah, they play Louisville 25th. They rank, and USC. That's it. They play Clemson, but I feel like they'll beat Clemson.
Play them again. Oh, they got to play Clemson again.
Again? What do you mean?
They got to play them again.
They
you talking about Notre Dame?
They played Ohio State. They
no,
lost
about?
by 3.
I thought you was talking Duke. I thought you was talking about Duke, man.
Oh yeah, now Duke got some game they got to play.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jake was talking about Notre Dame. He was like they probably gonna lose.
Oh, he's talking about Notre Dame. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, Notre Dame can beat Clemson. Notre Dame can beat Clemson. And I'm multitasking me, but Notre Dame can beat Clemson, man.
Yeah, Duke got a couple of good games. They got to play y'all. I think they'll beat y'all.
Yeah, right. We'll see. Hey.
They'll beat y'all. But they're gonna be a good game. Them in Florida State. I think that.
So you really believe that they'll beat the Tar Heels?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you say that with your mouth, but not with your pockets, though. I understand.
They defense better than y'all.
Okay. I told you, man, the defense ain't much of a defense with Drake May, man.
So that kind of even out that you got a good quarterback.
Yeah,
so I think that even that out there.
Stingy, bro. Yeah, that dude. Yeah, you're right. That defense is tough, man. It's stingy.
Oh yeah, 'cause they ain't been scored on too much.
Yeah. Man, hey man, talk about the other game, man. Let's move on to this next game, man. Georgia versus Auburn, man.
Ooh,
27-20, man. Tight game, man.
Yeah. Them the boys Trav waiting on.
Oh yeah. We gonna take them down in the championship.
They coming.
Yeah, they not the same Georgia from the past 2 years. Auburn came out there and got in their shit early. Wasn't playing with them. They bust out 10-0 on them. So I see Georgia, like I say, championship this year is up in the air. It's nobody out there just dominating everybody. Not Georgia, not Ohio State, none of these other schools. So ain't nobody showed me they the clear cut champ.
Not even the tie. Not even the tie.
Oh man, don't do that to me.
I'm just saying.
But
hey, it's okay.
The tide gonna roll, cause we gonna beat Georgia in the championship, and we going to the playoff and sky the limit.
I don't know, man. Like you saying this ain't the Georgia. This ain't the Georgia the past 2 years, but
yeah, this ain't the back-to-back champ.
But Carson Beck can get the job done.
Hey Mel,
I don't think so.
You don't think Beck could get the job done?
Hey Mel,
I don't think so.
Hey
Mel, you hear Trav talking crazy?
What is he talking about?
He talking.
What's
about
up,
Georgia,
man?
Hey, how's it going, Trav?
What's going on, man?
Mel. We can barely hear you.
Not a whole lot. I mean, Georgia pulled it off, of course, but boy, they had to put some work in. At times they struggled. They got behind. Several games this season they've been coming from behind. They've been getting behind, but so they did come on strong, but they were tried. They were tested. So that says a lot because if a top ranked team starts behind, then they could possibly get leapfrog. Because it says that you're not as strong as your ranking projects you to be. So at the end of the day, they got the job done. They won by 7, I believe. And but that is an issue because the Georgia last year, they would jump out and have a commanding lead and beat teams like 3 touchdowns or better. And the fact that they started behind says a lot. And I believe if later in the season, if there's an unranked team who's winning by a lot, Georgia will get leapfrog at some point in time. But however, they're going to look at the strength of schedule. Georgia played conference teams, so that says a lot, but you don't want to start the game behind.
Yeah, man. What you think about the quarterback play y'all had, man? With the quarterback, Carson Beck, man. I think he had 23 or 33, so 313 yards. So other than that one interception, man, he ain't turned the ball over.
Yeah.
I'm calling upset alert. Kentucky gonna beat Georgia next week in Georgia.
I was impressed by Kentucky. Who was that? Florida they beat?
Yeah.
I am impressed. Kentucky, they undefeated, and they got a nice squad over there. So Georgia got to do some. They cannot let Kentucky get a lead on them. And I don't know. So let's go.
I'm looking at how they played against South Carolina and Auburn, 2 teams that ain't that good. They in trouble.
Yeah, they're gonna get tried and tested with Kentucky and Florida Gators. So they're gonna play Florida down there. That the Florida Georgia game, and Florida always shows up to play. So they also play Ole Miss, Tennessee, and Missouri.
So
It's
so
a
they
good
ain't gonna
chance they
come
might
out
drop.
unscathed.
It's a good.
They ain't going undefeated.
I agree with you. They're gonna drop one at least. That's a tough conference, and they got too many good teams, and they're all conference. I don't know if they're gonna. Now Florida State, on the other hand, has a better shot of being undefeated than Georgia because
Right. Yeah. They got an easy schedule.
I ain't got no reason to doubt them. They go.
Well, I don't know, man. You got to look like you said, Kentucky, Florida Gators, Tennessee. They got to beat those guys, and all those are all of the SEC East.
I think Georgia. I think Georgia.
What to say, Dave? You was breaking up.
Nah, I think Georgia playing possum, man. I think they better than what they're telling us. Cause they can't.
Well, you know,
man.
There's nobody out there that's won 3 in a row, and I don't think it's gonna happen this year.
But
yeah, ain't nobody won 3 in a row.
Georgia's been like the opponents have jumped out in front of them for several times this year. I'm just saying that's not, a top-ranked team. It's not good for a top-ranked team.
Yeah, man. Brock Bowers, man, he saved you. Brock Bowers, man. Right. They was trying to play lockdown defense on them. Auburn was scrappy, man. They was on them. Auburn got that defense, man. I told you, Trav. What I tell you about Hugh Freeze? What I tell you, man? Hugh Freeze, they gonna beat y'all this year, man. Get off Georgia case, man. You got to worry about Auburn.
Put your money where your mouth is.
That's just a taste of what you're gonna get. Shit,
put your money where your mouth is. I
put 50 on it. Y'all heard it? 50.
Come on, man.
Well, what you want? I put 100 in.
You really want to do that? I'll let you think on it. I'll let you think on that.
Hey, Dave, you trying to donate some money, right? You want to donate some money? You might go to Goodwill.
Nah, I'm going for Auburn, man. They told Hugh Freeze they don't care what his record is. They don't care what they do. Just beat Alabama.
Well, he'll be looking for another job real soon.
Yeah, they don't play that in Alabama. Auburn, but isn't that the last game of the season?
Yeah, that's the last game. Every year.
Yeah.
James and Jamar, James and Jamara said this is the most wide open year in a long time. You got that right. It said it's about eight legit teams with a chance.
Right. Absolutely.
Yeah, that's right. It's wide open.
And then all the different conferences: SEC, Pac-12, Big 12, Big 10, and ACC.
The Pac-12 got the best conference right now. We SEC right behind.
Right, they got the more top-ranked.
Oh yeah, I think they got.
However,
well, they would have had 4, but Utah lost.
Right,
yeah, because they would have had 4 teams in the top 10, but Utah lost.
And Texas got a shot at it out of the Big 12. So it's anybody's playoff, top 4, and it's anybody's world or national title at this point. But several weeks from now, things will get more clear. When Georgia get past Kentucky and Florida and Tennessee and all that, then we'll see who's gonna come out the East.
I think they're in trouble.
I can't see them going undefeated this year.
And Texas might lose next week to Oklahoma, cause Texas ain't what people think. They're a good team, but they ain't what people think. Nah, I'm just saying, like anybody, it's wide open. Anybody can lose.
Yeah, I can tell you the side about that loss.
That's just like Maryland. What's Maryland record?
Man,
what's Maryland record?
No Maryland, man.
Hold on, they play Ohio State,
Man.
and you know they got Tua, little brother. So even Ohio State can
Yeah, they
lose.
do.
Yeah, ain't nobody just dominate.
You
So
said,
any of them teams can
hold
lose.
on, bro. Hold on, bro. You said who can lose? Ohio State can lose to who?
Maryland.
Ohio State gonna lose from Maryland.
I said they could.
Come on, Mel. I'm trying to make sure I hear this, brother. They can lose to who?
Maryland.
Maryland?
Hey,
You know, Tua, little brother.
Agree.
That's where he play.
Hey, I have to agree with Trav. People, y'all.
Somebody got some background.
Don't sleep on Maryland, man. Maryland is a good up and coming team, man.
They think I'm bullshit.
I know they got Tua, younger brother. He was playing last year against Maryland, dude. Come on, man. Nah. I had to make sure I heard that right.
It's unlikely, but they do got a shot, man. It can happen because Maryland looks good, man.
Let me see. Nah, I'm just talking shit, Angelo. I ain't for real, man. But
because Ohio State, they not dominating like that either. That's why I'm like, this shit wide open. Yeah, I don't think it's been like this in a while. Where like every week you looking at a certain team like in the top 5 that like, hey, any of them can lose.
Okay, so Maryland undefeated so far.
Okay, they undefeated.
Okay. They beat Michigan State 31-9.
They ain't no good.
Yeah.
Michigan State ain't good.
I mean, they played Charlotte, Virginia, Michigan State, and Indiana. And Virginia just came back from that shooting, man. So how good is Virginia? Not trying to discount they win, but I'm just saying.
They got a brother head coach, man. Let's get behind him.
That's right. Moving on, man. SEC matchup, man. Ole Miss versus LSU in a shootout, man. 55-49. LSU came back. Jalen Daniels, 27 of 36, 414 yards on 4 touchdowns. And and Jason Dartman himself, man, 26 of 39, 389 yards, 4 touchdowns. Man, that was a shootout between these two guys right here, man. Jason Dart and Jalen Daniels. But of course, man, Ole Miss, Jason Dart, man, ended up coming away with the win, man. What's up?
Yeah, that SEC West shootout. 2 tough teams, but I'm not impressed. Too many points. Like you said, it was a shootout, man. Just when you get that many points on both sides, man, I'm just not impressed.
Yeah, that's supposed to be a defensive. Yeah.
Right. No team neither one had a decent defense.
And the SEC is known for their defense. That's
right. Well, at this time, neither one of those teams are not known for defense, man. They are, the conference is known for defense, but this is not their year. And you can't run an FCC conference or make the playoffs, get a national title without a defense. Defense wins championships. And I'm not impressed. Too many points. 2 SEC West points. Nope.
Man, you had 2 good matchups from not only from the quarterback position, but from the wide receivers. Brian Thomas, man. Brian Thomas, 8 of 20, 8 receptions, 124 yards. Man, he did his thing. He seen the end zone 3 times, man. Brian Thomas Jr. And your boy, but Trey Harris from Ole Miss, man. Yeah, he was the reason why Ole Miss really won that game. He deserves the bulk of the credit, man. He went off, man. Yeah, Trav.
Oh yeah,
you seen that game.
Man, they went at it, man. That was a good game.
Yeah.
They went at it. It went down to the wire. But really, Ole Miss came back on them and took that game.
Yeah.
Yeah, because LSU was up.
Yeah.
Them boys came back.
Man, that was a lot of offense, man. That's 700 yards. You know what I'm saying? Almost 700 yards by both teams of offense. Sheesh.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a lot of offense. Yeah, they came back though, because they scored 21 in the fourth to win by them 6 points. So LSU really just gave it away to them. They should have had the game. But on both sides, Ole Miss, they had a lot of rushing going on. Both sides, they had pretty good rushing game. Passing too. So like you say, it was a lot of yards, a lot of points put up. Yeah, I think that was one of the best games of the day for excitement and scoring. But it was like back and forth. Ole Miss jumped out first on them. They was up, and then LSU came back strong. And hey, they went at it back and forth. I thought LSU was gonna beat them though. I had them on my ticket.
Yeah, I had them on mine too.
Yeah, Jake, your mic. Yeah, man, that's pretty much. Y'all, did y'all see that? What was that? Who was that? Utah versus the Oregon State, man.
Oh yeah.
Damn, Utah. They couldn't produce no offense, man. I think their quarterback failed them, man. Cam Rising. He could have came back the game before that. So I don't know what's going on, but who am I, to question him about his injury status, man? He got a bright future ahead of him. But I figured if he was going to come back, and they was talking about him coming back the last game, that this game would have been the one.
What happened with the other quarterback?
Yeah, he got in the game also.
The one that started the first game.
Yeah, he got minutes. He definitely seen the field.
Well, I'm trying to see how they wound up putting him back up to Johnson.
Right. He was 5'8", man, 40 yards, and he threw an interception. So maybe that's why he saw limited time. But Nate Johnson
was 8 for 23.
23, man.
He's definitely not a passer. So
but he ain't turned the ball over, but they relying on their defense too much, in my opinion, man.
Yeah, because they got a hell of a defense.
And,
I thought they were gonna do something this year, but that quarterback play.
Now without their quarterback, yeah, DJ Ungolele, man, he wasn't all that, you know what I'm saying, over. It wasn't all that impressive to me. He 204 yards, man. He threw a touchdown, threw an interception. But
I ain't gonna lie. At the beginning, he looked like he was gonna have a good game, and then all that fell apart.
Yeah, man. Who really got off, man, was the wide receiver for the Oregon State. That dude Silas Bowden, man. He got off, man. I think he had over like 100-some yards or whatever, man, on the receiving end, man. Little dude, man.
Yeah, he had 6 catches, 100. He had 6 catches, 100 yards, and a TD.
Yeah, he was elusive.
He a little dude too.
Little dude, 5'8".
That's why I say when the game first started, they got that touchdown or whatever. It was looking like DJ was gonna have a good game, but I don't know what's up with him. He'll look good at sometimes, then sometimes he just look awful. So
Yeah.
I don't think he gonna make it.
Nah, he definitely ain't going to the next level. But yeah, man.
Yeah.
Hey, man, this final topic, man.
Woo!
Canelo versus Jermell Charlo. Cap, man, where you at? I gotta hear from you on this one. Cap, what's up, man? You was talking all that shit earlier, man.
Nothing, man.
What happened, man, with your boy Charlo? You said he was gonna beat the brakes off of Canelo. Seemed like
No,
Canelo
I
would
said
just
he should
overpower
have.
him. Oh, you said he was gonna beat the brakes off of him, and that'll be the end of Canelo. But man,
Oh,
you know, Canelo was manhandling that boy, man. He had too much power for him. I mean, he even made the boy take a damn a bow, bro. Like he did made him do the Kaepernick, bro.
man.
You ain't got no excuses,
There's no
my
excuses.
man, my man, my man.
Day you told me Charlo was gonna tear his ass up.
He forgot that.
That's what you told me. I told you, and man,
Yeah,
I had no doubt
I said
that
that.
he was gonna beat him.
Damn, I think I'm getting amnesia. If I said that, damn. Yeah, nah. I definitely thought Charlo was going out finesse him.
Yeah, Charlo he ain't ready yet.
Nah, he ain't ready, man. Going in there swinging like a little boy, man. Fuck all that, man.
But you know what?
I thought he
I'm
would have
just
had some
talking
kind of
shit.
power.
I'm just talking shit. But he had to move up 2 weight classes. That's why in that post interview he was like he wished he would have gained a little more weight. But I still,
Jesus,
even if
man.
he did, I still don't think that would have helped.
Canelo beat his ass, man. That was crazy.
Yeah, because it wasn't just an
He was
exciting
just
fight.
more power. He was just more powerful, man. It's not like Charlo wasn't getting up, like he wasn't putting together no punches. He was,
Well,
but not like Canelo just stayed on him the whole time, man.
he all landed them 134 to 71.
Canelo a wild puncher, man.
I think Charlo more of a wild puncher than he is. If you go back a lot of his fights, how he swing and how he was fighting these other cats he been fighting and beating up on, it was totally different against Canelo. So I don't know, he was making excuses, say he had a head injury, he had to move up in weight. Like he was making excuses in the post fight.
Yeah,
But he
that
said he
seemed to be
gonna
the
he
thing
gonna keep his
nowadays.
head up though. But he's still proud of
Hey,
himself.
man, that was that, man. Hey, Jake, man, you got probably go out and come back in. I know you might want to say something about this fight because right now you're not even connected.
Yeah, he definitely ain't connected.
Yeah, he talking like
Oh,
that.
you
He
can see
only
that too. Yeah,
they say he gained 12 pounds. He whining.
we know his excuses, man. Just take that L. That's all it is. It's just
He-
But
boxing.
he did
It's no
say
good sportsmanship.
Canelo was a beast. I never heard a boxer say that about another boxer that just beat their ass.
got his ass.
Right, that's crazy. That's the new generation.
Yeah, but I don't think anybody want to see a rematch, so I don't think a rematch coming.
It rematch ain't in order.
Yeah, I don't think that's coming. I think that's a done deal for that. So he can go back down to the regular weight class and beat up on the rest of them cats he been fighting.
Yeah, man. That was that, man. So, hey, man, I think we covered everything, man. That's it, man. Good shit, man. Man, we got what Ohio State next week. Ohio State versus.
Yeah, so you be
Notre
hating
Dame.
on you be hating on the Roll Tide. We can't talk about them
Shout out,
because you stay hate.
shout out the Roll Tide, man. Shout out the Roll Tide. You know what I'm saying?
That's right, baby. Roll Tide, roll, baby.
Oh man! Oh my goodness!
Roll Tide.
That don't even sound good, man.
Yeah.
I'm proud of you, Dave. I'm proud of you.
Shout out the Roll Tide, man. Roadkill. Yeah.
Hey, yeah. I wanna see what y'all gonna do against Syracuse next week.
Oh man,
that's what I want to see. I want to see that Texas and Oklahoma. I think Texas might be in trouble. I want to see that Ohio State and Maryland and see what they gonna do.
You know what we're gonna do? You know what we're gonna
Georgia
do, man?
and Kentucky.
We're gonna. You know what we're gonna do, man? We're gonna pour a bitter Syracuse. Like what they doing? They ain't nothing, bro. They light work, man. It's a light day at the office, man. They ain't gotta draw too many players for them.
Yeah, they lost to Clemson yesterday, but hey, I think that's their only loss. Yeah, that is their only loss.
Yeah, all right. Well, hey, I don't know what to tell you, man. They facing, Carolina ain't gonna lose. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Matt Brown determined. Carolina got that taste in their mouth, man. That taste of defeat from last year still, and they got something to prove this year, man. They know this their only window, bro. They ain't never gonna get another quarterback back like Drake May. So this their window of opportunity. I just don't see it, Trav.
Colorado Buffaloes play next.
I think that one of the size of a Barbie doll house one.
Who?
Well, y'all, that one real small.
Oh, of course, man. I agree with you. Of course. Yeah, that's what I'm telling you. They're not playing, bro.
I don't know. They look about the same as last year. It ain't no difference.
Yeah, that's all on them. That's all on them, man. This their window. They can fuck it up if they want to. They won't get it back again for the next 5 years. Because Mac Brown gonna be out. I'm gonna tell you that. Then they gotta rebuild, get another coach in there and everything. Different recruits, they might not even get back. Mac Brown about ready to retire, man.
We gonna see what Syracuse, Miami, Duke, Clemson. We gonna see what all of them got to say about that.
We'll see, man. All right, man. Angelo, man, how we gonna end? We wanna sign off on this, man. Make sure y'all go subscribe to Whatever the Fuck I Want podcast, man. With D'Angelo, man. Tune in for Talk Shit Tuesdays. Every Tuesday, man, 9 p.m. Hey, you don't want to miss it, man.
And before we go, send your prayers out to the Chicago Bears.
Man,
because I think they did.
We need them. 13 consecutive losses. 13 consecutive losses, man.
Damn.
I wish Jake wouldn't have left because I want to apologize.
Where Jake at? I want to hear this apology.
I want to apologize for everything I said before week 1.
It's all good though, man. You're supposed to have faith in your team.
About the Detroit Lions and the Chicago Bears. I repent.
You know, man, another week of college football, man. Week 5 reaction, man. You know, if you haven't by now, go ahead and hit the like, subscribe button, share the video. We'll be back again, man. Next Sunday, same time, 9 p.m. And if you want to hear more of us throughout the week, just come and see us on Whatever the Fuck I Want podcast with D'Angelo, 9 p.m.
Ooh, boy, I can't
Tuesday.
wait.
We out of
wait
here, man.
Tuesday.
Raw Sports Radio, man. Salute.
Raw.
Salute, Raw.
Keep it raw.